Hello and welcome back to our channel. This is part 1 of our month-long summer adventure. We're a family of 3 plus our cheeky cockapoo Trixie, and we've just set off from our home in South Derbyshire. It's 2 AM, the moon's hanging low, and we're towing our trusty twin-axle caravan all the way to the Eurotunnel. It's a peaceful start apart from some roadworks near the Dartford crossing. 4 hours later, the sun's up and we're finally arriving at the Eurotunnel terminal. Let our journey begin. As we drove up to the Eurotunnel barrier, the number plate recognition picked up our booking straight away, making it really super smooth. We followed the signs for long vehicles and caravans, and this year there's a new pull-in area just for caravans and motorhomes tucked around the back of the terminal building, which wasn't there last year. We parked up and walked around to the front of the terminal to check in Trixie at the pet reception. It was quick and easy, and inside the terminal building there's even a little doggy waiting area now. Back at the caravan, we followed the long vehicle signs through both UK and French passport control. Then we were pulled over briefly to check that our gas was switched off before heading into the queue to wait for our train, all set and ready to board. Getting onto the tunnel was really easy. In the words of Jamie, don't worry about it, and it's a lot easier than you think. He always avoided the tunnel before as he thought it would be a bit tricky getting the car and caravan onto it, but it's a breeze. It's so quick and easy, and it is ideal because you stay in the car all together, or you can even go and sit in your caravan if you want to. And it's nice with Trixie as she's with us. It's only 35 minutes, and then the next thing, you're there.
Veuillez vérifier la bonne immobilisation de votre véhicule, frein à main serré et première vitesse enclenchée ou la position parking. Évitez de stationner ou de marcher entre les voitures pendant la traversée. Par mesure de sécurité,
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be arriving shortly. Please return to your vehicle.
It is so quick and easy going on the tunnel, as you literally get off the other side and you're straight on the motorway to your destination. Just filling up with fuel so we can then hit the road straight away tomorrow without having to stop. And we've managed to get to our campsite, our first campsite, on a full tank from home, which is brilliant. The Touareg is definitely a lot more economical than the Land Rover Discovery was. In France now. We had a very early start. We left home about 2 in the morning. We had a really good journey down. It took us about 4 hours. We did hit some traffic just before the Dartford crossing. It seemed to be going down to just one lane, but we made good time though for Le Shuttle. Le Shuttle time was at 7:50, but when we went to pet check-in with Trixie, they managed to get us on an earlier train. It was only about 20 minutes early, but it was good, and so we got here in really good time. It was about 3 hours from Calais to our first site, which is Au Bord de Lane, which is not far from Rheims in the Champagne region. It was really easy checking in Trixie now that we've got her a pet passport, which we got last year when we visited Spain. So we didn't have to do anything before because she's got a rabies vaccine, which was for 3 years, so it's still in date. So they literally just checked her passport and that's it. She'll just need to have a worming tablet before we return to the UK, which is between 5 days and not less than 24 hours. I've already booked her into a vet in Saint-Maxime for when we're down in the south of France. As you can see, Trixie is very relaxed and is well and truly in the holiday mood. So we have not really unpacked much because we're only staying here for a night. It's not worth getting everything out. So the boot is all packed with our normal camping chairs. So we've just got our little white dining chairs outside, and we stopped at this pitch last year. It's an ideal pitch for just going straight out in the morning up the road out of the campsite, and then we will hit the road for Germany. So we've just pitched up. We've just unpacked a few little bits, and we had a rest on the bed, and then we walked up to the supermarket. It's only a short walk from the campsite, and we've got some kebabs, some duck and some beef kebabs from the butcher's counter in the supermarket, as they are delicious. So if you ever stay at this campsite, I definitely recommend popping to the supermarket and picking some of them up. Is an ideal campsite. I've shown the campsite previously on other videos, as this is our 4th time visiting here. It's really handy as it's not far from the toll road. It's very basic and typically French. Lots of people use it for transiting through if they're going east or going further south, as it's ideal. There is a restaurant on site, and there is also a swimming pool as well. You can order your croissants and pain au chocolat for the next day as well. We haven't this time because we're planning on getting up as early as we can and then hitting the road. If you've enjoyed this video, please continue watching us as we continue our summer holiday. Our next stop is Europa Park in Germany, and then we move on to the Bay of Saint-Tropez. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and have enjoyed this video, please do consider it. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps my little channel to continue to grow. Many thanks for watching, and take care.